after almost 60 years of history, we continue to learn, we continue to experiment, we continue to find new ways to improve, because it's a never-ending challenge to make the Amway business the best it can be. Even last week, when I went to see my father, my mom and dad were in Grand Rapids, and I went in to see him. Dad's 91 years old now. And I walk in to say hello, and he says, "Doug, I've been thinking about the next 50 years. How are we doing? Are we ready for the next 50 years? And we believe the potential here in Russia, like I said, is magnificent. And it's up to us to find the solutions and work together and take the actions that will move us forward. Do the things necessary, maybe different than what we've done in the past, maybe different than what's worked for us in the past. So when I talk about our strategies in Amway Next and I talk about change, I'm talking about being very clear of identifying those things that we need to improve. Those things where we've learned something new, where we have gathered an information, where we have found that the results that we're getting from doing it the way we've always done it are not as good as they could be or should be. And if you want a different result in the future, if you want to be more profitable or more sustainable or have a stronger business, well then here's what we need to do differently today to get the business you want to have tomorrow. That's why the discussion about the entry model is so important here. And the work that you've been doing, and we are doing similar work in markets around the world, thinking through how we introduce ourselves, how we help somebody get started, what exactly we're going to say so that they can start earning money, success, achieving their goals for themselves. You spend a lot of time recruiting people. So we need to think about how we start that process. That's the first element in the whole experience. The second element in there has to do with our products. Because it's not just what we say, it's how do we support people when they enter and start. What tools do they have to be able to be successful? But the third area comes back to the business opportunity with compensation and rewards, special incentives, and things of that nature. So that gives you a bit of a walkthrough of the main components that we're looking at. And everything that happens here in Russia is going to be aligned with that. We're on the same page. We're bringing those things together. And I know the work in the entry model that you're doing is critical, not only for the marketplace here, but for other markets around the world. We're going to do it together. And we're going to have many discussions. And this is going to be the way we work, very similar to discussions like this. We're going to talk about things. We're going to challenge ourselves. We're going to do it in a spirit of partnership because we're in this together. We're going to create solutions together. And we're going to have a continual process that is founded on our heritage, on the founder's fundamentals and the Amway values. We want to be Amway. We don't want to be another company. We believe we're well positioned in the marketplace. We believe we have what it takes to be tremendously successful. We believe that our heritage is strong and that will be our foundation. And we have no intention of changing that.